with spine upright, shoulders tucked back. Let's bring our right hand with the thumb, the tip of the thumb, the index finger and the middle finger on top of each other, with the ring finger and the little finger pointed outwards. Now, this is one of those rare mudras where both the hands have a different mudra. It's called Pushan Mudra. As soon as we've done the tips of the thumb, index finger, and the middle finger in the right hand, with the ring finger and the little finger pointed outwards. In the left hand, we touch the tip of the thumb, middle finger, and ring finger, each one on top of each other so that the pads are touching. This is in the left hand. So the index finger and the little finger I pointed outwards. Pushan Mudra. A mudra that symbolizes accepting or receiving with a gesture of one hand, that is the right, and letting go and giving with the gesture of the other hand, that is the left. Both should be coordinated with each other because of digestion. It influences the energy centers, the energy currents that are responsible for absorbing and utilizing food. It helps with elimination in case of those who have constipation. It intensifies our breathing and absorbs oxygen, helping with the release of carbon dioxide. This mudra can be done 6 times a day for 5 minutes each. It's called Pushan Mudra. In this Pushana Mudra, we are going to be doing Kapal Bhatis because Pushana Mudra is amazing for the lower digestive system, for elimination, for receiving oxygenated air well in the lungs, for throwing out deoxygenated air well from the lungs, for a full utilization of what we have taken in and what will go out. And in this Pushana Mudra, all we do is pull our abdomen in to do active exhalations. Let's continue staying in Pushana Mudra and do Kechari Mudra along with it, where the tongue tip goes all the way back into the throat and the lower part of the tongue is pressed up on the hard palate. Kechari Mudra. Continue staying in Kechari Mudra, in Pushana Mudra. So you're doing 2 mudras, a mudra of the tongue and the mudra of the hand. And in this, continue doing a Shodhan Kriya, a cleanser called Kapal Bhati. They say Kechari Mudra is a very advanced mudra where the tongue is folded and the tip of the tongue goes all the way in to accept the Amrit Ras to come down from the fontanel. Continue doing Kapalbhati for as long as you can, curating its speed, fast or slow, intense or less intense. Loud or less soundful. All this in Pushan Mudra. Now there is a variation in Pushan Mudra. We will discontinue Kapalbhati and do that variation. The variation is that instead of touching the index finger and the middle finger, we touch the ring finger and the little finger. Again, to activate the energy centers, because it influences the energies that are responsible for absorbing and utilizing food. It is used for obesity, for anorexia, for losing weight, for putting on weight, because it is responsible for absorbing and utilizing food, for helping elimination, for intensifying our breathing in the right way. For absorption of energies, of oxygenated air. A great effect on the solar plexus area, which involves the stomach, the spleen, the liver, the gallbladder. Pushan Mudra is one of those rare mudras which has two different mudras in different hands. And since it helps in absorbing oxygenated air and also in the lungs, let's now do the bellows breath, Bhastrika, by inhaling fully and filling our lungs, exhaling completely and emptying them. Pause, discontinue. Discontinue, stop completely. Notice how you feel at this time. Is Pushan Mudra helping us get rejuvenated? Is it absorbing our oxygenated air better than normal? Better than usual? Is Pushan Mudra helping us remove deoxygenated, utilized, expended air, which we don't need anymore? There are certain mudras which have innumerable benefits. You need to hold on to and remember those which are going to be helpful for you. Now open your eyes and stare mindlessly in front of you. This is called Unmani. So we are in two mudras once again, Pushan Mudra and Unmani. And let's alternate Kapalbhati with Bhastrika. Let's use the duality of a Shodhan Kriya, that is a cleanser, and a pranayam, Bhastrika. Discontinue the practice, continue staring mindlessly. Unmani. A mindless stare, Unmani, helps a lot because it is as good as meditating. You're just dwelling upon something without making any issues over it, without getting attached to it, without feeling averse to it. Restart now. 2 Kapalbhatis, 2 Bhastrikas. Discontinue the practice completely. Make it 7 each now. 7 Kapalbhatis, 7 Bhastrikas. Notice the duality. Kapalbhatis will move the abdomen. Bhastrikas will expand and bring back to normal the lungs. Discontinue the practice after this 7:7 ratio. Now start with abdominal breathing. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Hold the inhalation, that's called Antar Kumbha. Exhale, bring it in to do Agnisar. Remember not to breathe at all in Agnisar. You're holding your Bahir Kumbhak, your exhalation. As soon as you want to inhale again, inhale fully. Hold the inhalation in a shunya. Exhale in Agnisar. The moment you want to inhale, discontinue and inhale. Repeat this one more time. All this in Pushan Mudra in Unmani. The moment you want to inhale, just continue Agnisar. We now do Anulom Vilom Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing without using our hands. We continue staying in Unmani. We inhale from the left nostril, exhale from the right. We inhale from the right, exhale from the left. We go completely strong on our awareness now. Very, very intensified awareness. This will be pretty much soundless since we've not used our hand. Our hands continue to stay in Pushan Mudra, where in the right hand, the thumb pad touches the index fingertip and the middle fingertip, or as a variation, the right hand, the thumb pad touches the ring fingertip and the little fingertip. In the left hand, regardless of which variation is used in the right, the middle finger and the ring fingertip are touched to the thumb pad. One of the rare mudras where the right and the left hand have two different mudras. Gestures of receiving and giving. And we are doing Anulom Vilom Pranayam in Unmani. Mindless stare with open eyes. Inhaling from the left nostril, exhaling from the right, inhaling from the right, exhaling from the left. So although eyes are open and the stare is mindless, although we are in Unmani, the mind's eye is at the nostrils. At the area between the upper lip and the nostrils is where the inhalation happens. Exhale from the other. Inhale from where you just exhaled. Exhale from the other. This is called Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Certain schools, some schools call this Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. Both names are correct. Anulom Vilom Pranayam also is a pranayam and a cleanser. Cleanses our channels, innumerable channels of energy. So if you're seated in a comfortable meditative posture, if you're in Pushana Mudra, if Anulom Vilom Pranayam follows a Shodhan Kriya like Kapalbhati, or an energizing and stimulating pranayam like Bhastrika, followed by a calm, peaceful cleanser of channels of energy, Anulom Vilom Pranayam. We have health and longevity in our hands. Open eyes so that we learn not to make too many attachments or have too many aversions. Mindless stare of Unmani. Now close your eyes and continue Anulom Vilom Pranayam, armless. Close your eyes completely. Consciously take awareness of cool air going up the left nostril, down the right, up the right, down the left. Continuing to do Anulom Vilom Pranayam, now open your mouth wide. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Close it half. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Close it fully. Inhale from the left nostril. Exhale from the right. Inhale from the right. Exhale from the left. So we're now doing Anulom Vilom Pranayam with our mind's eye armless. In Ujjayi. Make sure you're soundful on inhalations and exhalations. And this sound comes from the throat pit at the glottis, at the larynx, because you've contracted your throat. When you're inhaling and exhaling. Last 3 sets of Anulom Vilom Pranayam without using the hands because they are in Pushan Mudra. In Ujjayi. On finishing the 3rd round, discontinue Anulom Vilom Pranayam in Ujjayi. And slowly open the Pushan Mudra, but don't open the eyes. Continue keeping eyes closed. Let's just relearn and go through Pushan Mudra once again. Pushan Mudra is dedicated to the sun god, Pushan. It is the god of nourishment, they say, Pushan. The right hand, the tips of the thumb and index finger and middle finger are on top of each other. The left hand has the tips of the thumb, middle finger and ring finger on top of each other. The other fingers are extended in both the hands. Mudra symbolizing accepting and receiving as a gesture in the right hand, and giving and letting go as a gesture in the left. How beautiful is this flow of things? Both these are coordinated well with each other for digestion. This influences the energy centers. This is responsible for absorbing and utilizing our food, and hence so many abdomen, liver, spleen, stomach, gallbladder related issues can be reversed with this. It helps in elimination, intensifies breathing, absorption of oxygen, release of carbon dioxide from the lungs. It relaxes our solar plex area and hence helps with stomach, liver, spleen, gallbladder regulation. It mobilizes energies of elimination and hence detoxifies. It has an excellent effect in general on constipation and diarrhea, acute nausea, seasickness, flatulence, sensation of fullness after meals. In the left hand, the same mudra remains to stimulate the functions of the brains too. Every organ, the general mood, our thinking, our concentration, our memory, logic, enthusiasm are all influenced positively. In the right hand, a variation can be used. One where the thumb pad is on the ring finger and the little fingertip. 3 Kapalbhatis here. 3 Bhastrikas. An open-mouthed Ujjayi. Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Same Anulom Vilom Pranayam now in Ujjayi. Last 3 rounds. We're not using the hands. And finally, 1 round of Anulom Vilom Pranayam in Unmani, a mindless stare with open eyes. Mind's eye is on the inverted V shape. On finishing this 1 round in Pushan Mudra, in Unmani Mudra, Anulom Vilom Pranayam, mindless stare, we discontinue all practices to end this session. We slowly open our mudra. We slowly open our eyes. And we end the session. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.